Listen closely to what I share with you right now, my child. These thoughts flow from my very essence, your origin, not from human ideas or mere chance. I reach out to you at this precise moment because, from my eternal view, your path has come to a pivotal point. A profound decision awaits you, and this opening is brief, closing sooner than you might grasp. Do not set my words aside. Do not hesitate. For the next few moments, I ask you to release all other thoughts and give me your full attention. This short interval holds deep importance. It is set apart. It will determine if you embrace the direction I have prepared for you, or if you overlook the blessings I have arranged for this exact season of your life. I am not speaking to everyone. I am speaking directly to you, my precious child. Yes, you, whose inner spirit awakens as these words resonate, who senses a quiet nudge, who has longed for a clear sign from me. This is the assurance you sought. This is the understanding you need. This is the way to inner peace. Perhaps you wondered if I still hear your silent pleas, if I still notice your struggles, if I still hold you dear. I am here to tell you I have heard every unspoken desire. I have witnessed every moment of sorrow, and I have known every restless hour. But now I must speak plainly, for this is no gentle whisper. It is a matter of great consequence. Receive these words now, my beloved one, or you risk missing what I intend for you. I have been patient. I have offered subtle invitations. I have shown you the way with gentle guidance. But the season of patience is drawing to a close. A distinct call is now sounding, and I speak as if for the last time before certain opportunities will be gone forever. You stand at the threshold of a significant new beginning. You may not perceive it, but I do. I see the favor ready to unfold, the promise about to be realized, the purpose poised to commence. Yet if you waver, if other thoughts pull your focus from this message, it will fade away. You might think this is just one voice among many, but this one is unique. It carries my true nature. My presence flows through these utterances now, reaching your deepest being, stirring your spirit, for my deep affection for you must now be expressed. My cherished child, I do not speak to cause fear. I speak to awaken you. I have seen the obstacles that hold you back. I have seen how your mind has been clouded by indecision, worry, and uncertainty. Opposing influences have spoken falsehoods, suggesting delay is possible, that no urgency exists, but this is untrue. They know this message signifies a shift for you, and they will try anything to divert your attention from it. Therefore, I speak with the authority that governs all existence. Remain calm. Do not look elsewhere. Let no other idea occupy this moment. These coming moments are not ordinary time. They are sacred. It is as if all of creation pauses, because the decision you make in this instant will shape your future path. Will you truly listen? Will you respond? Will you trust in me to fully grasp what I share? My voice cuts through the world's noise with strength, yet it holds a gentle understanding beyond any earthly comfort. I am not displeased with you, my child. I am profoundly earnest in my desire for you to heed. The moment you choose to answer, things will begin to shift. The burdens you carry will lighten. The worries that disturb your rest will lessen. The haze obscuring your vision will clear like morning mist. But you must stay. You must listen. You must react immediately. You might ask, what prompts this swiftness? Why now? Because this specific opportunity is brief. Blessings await your ready acceptance. Wonders I have prepared cannot manifest unless you regard this moment with seriousness. Doorways will close permanently if you disregard this communication. It saddens me to say this, but I have observed many turn away just as a revelation approached. Many step back just before a marvel was revealed. I do not want that for you. I am not distant. I am here with you now. My heartfelt message is not to condemn you, but to draw you closer. So pause. Let me guide. Heed my message for this brief period, and you will witness what solely I can accomplish. Do not let apprehension silence you. Do not let pride convince you this is not for you. I understand you completely. I'm aware of your struggles, your hidden sorrows, your deep pains. Still, I claim you as my own. Still, I address you. This is my profound care extending before alternative courses are chosen. My affection directing you before other conclusions are reached. You requested an assurance of my remembrance. This is that assurance. Your very reception of these words now affirms my ongoing involvement in your life. My beloved child, do not push me away. I anticipated this instant since before your beginning. I arranged all things so these utterances would reach you precisely when your inner self was ready. I have hushed the world's din to access the stillness in your heart. I wait at the entrance, desiring to come in.
Look at the trees.
If you open your heart,
their light with us.
if you attend for this
Everything in
short
nature is
duration,
connected just like we are.
I will bestow a
Take a moment to
profound
feel that
tranquility upon your
It's
soul.
a beautiful thing.
But if you divert your attention, that serenity will elude you, disquiet will persist, and this window will vanish forever. This is my earnest communication to you, not because my affection will ever end, but because this opportunity is fleeting. The path is clear, and eternity is closer than you imagine. Make your choice immediately. Listen. Respond. Rest in my presence, and let my message sink into your depths. If you respond to me now, I will transform your surroundings, your circumstances, your inner being, your tomorrow. But if you walk away, you will forfeit what is irreplaceable. So I say again, act without hesitation. Do not let this direction escape your awareness. Today, pay heed. For this brief interval, grant me your complete focus, and I assure you, I will restore your strength.
There you go,
My precious one,
You're safe
the
here
flow
with
of
me.
time I govern advances, and its significance is evident at the boundary of your now. Every instant holds immense consequence. I speak not from a lack of patience, but from deep concern, for I perceive what remains hidden from you. I observe, my beloved one, the road many follow, a route that draws them away from true vitality. Many hearts are nearing a point where they must choose what truly lasts over what only deceives and leaves them empty. For countless ones, the chance for this vital choice is quickly fading. My beloved child, I speak to you not to cause distress, but to awaken your spirit before a profound stillness settles. I bring these reflections to you again because my affection for you is limitless. It is too immense to stay silent when your everlasting path has reached such a critical juncture. Do you perceive that deep movement within your being, my precious one? That subtle unrest, that quiet urging, that inner awareness of momentous changes unfolding everywhere. This is not merely a fleeting idea. It is the very essence of all life extending itself towards you. The visions that troubled your sleep, the instances when circumstances unraveled only to compel you to stop, the hushed notions in your consciousness prompting you to seek my presence, the unforeseen alignments that captured your attention. These were all my attempts to communicate with you before this ultimate moment. However, my cherished child, there is no longer a later for this choice. I am here with you, summoning you in this precise instant, for the passage of opportunity is narrowing. My beloved, duration is not infinite as you understand it. You gauge your spans by worldly benchmarks, but I gauge them by the revelation of intention and by your willingness to answer. This realm acts as though a fresh day, another prospect, another occasion to choose will perpetually emerge. Still, I tell you, the succession of instants is diminishing. The period for indecision is concluding. A profound assessment is taking place, hidden from human sight, and once it is finished, the root of my blessing will no longer be accessible. Not because I desire its closure, but because it cannot remain accessible indefinitely. My profound concern for you endures perpetually, but the distinct opportunities tied to particular periods do not. Nonetheless, the din of diversions has intensified. The alluring temptations of this existence have obscured the sight of numerous souls, and the gentle nudges from my spirit have been quieted by the incessant haste, anxieties, and transient delights. Hear me well, my child. This is beyond a mere fleeting instant. This is the everlasting intersecting with your current reality. The prospect of a path forward before you is tangible. It is the portal of my benevolence, the avenue of new beginnings, the access for those who have been patient, kept vast by my boundless devotion for you. Yet, even that gateway, my beloved one, has a boundary to its duration of openness. When the illumination recedes, only recollections will persist, and I do not desire your recollections to be burdened with what could have occurred. You must grasp, my precious child, that I am not weighing you down with this pressing need as a penalty. I am safeguarding you through it. The entity who stands against me wishes you to presume that another day is perpetually assured, so you will never decide in the present. But I assure you there is no pledge of future without a receptive spirit today. Your opponent dreads your resolution above all, because the instant you commit your entire being to me, every chain he has employed to restrain you will shatter immediately. That is why I am communicating once more, my child, with enhanced precision and a more profound grasp than previously. The entirety of existence watches as these instants unfold. All that you have yearned for, internal serenity, sharp comprehension, restoration, fulfillment, anticipates your affirmative reply. Each individual instant now carries immense significance, my beloved child, because every moment of confidence unleashes a current of blessings, and every moment of postponement reinforces the obstructions that impede them. Do not permit apprehension to keep you enclosed behind those partitions. Trepidation implies you are unprepared. Complacency implies you possess abundant time. But I am addressing you now, my beloved. Every fraction of time is crucial, for the clock does not pause for uncertainty. It diminishes aspirations, seizes prospects, and seals passages that were once open. I understand you may perceive yourself as insignificant, but your readiness to obey has never relied on your personal power. It has always concerned your surrender to me. The instant you completely select me, my child, something hallowed will begin to reveal itself, a profound transformation that no mortal exertion could ever achieve. The weighty obligations that have pursued you will become less burdensome. The cycles of contention, indecision, and sorrow will dissipate. The pressure on your soul will disappear like dawn's vapor carried by the wind. For I am not a remote spectator who watches quietly. I am the one who acts when you decide to act. I am the origin of swift alterations, of unforeseen restorations, of new beginnings that arise from the remains of former difficulties. Regard this instant as a sacred trade, my precious one. I'm extending my tranquility to you instead of your agitation, my sharp discernment instead of your bewilderment, my might instead of your frailty. But this interchange occurs solely through your willingness to answer. I am not requesting faultlessness. I am not asking you to comprehend every detail. I am asking for your authentic self. Present it now, before the progression of time renders it unyielding. Present it while my grace still summons you. Present it before the stillness arrives, because once quietude descends, you will only discern faint reverberations of what I have uttered this evening. I am presenting you with something vastly superior to anything this world could ever furnish. This pertains not to regulations, convictions, or traditions. It pertains to deliverance. because genuine affection cannot observe peril drawing near without speaking. When you deeply cherish someone, you cry out before misfortune overwhelms them. You arouse them before adversity sweeps them away. That is precisely my action at this moment. I am rousing your spirit. I am proclaiming louder than your hesitations. I am advancing beyond the safeguards you constructed to protect yourself from wounds, because those very safeguards are maintaining a separation between us. Allow them to crumble, and I will approach. This is your pivotal juncture, my child. These utterances are not mere audible vibrations. They constitute a supportive hand extending from on high. Do not avert your gaze. Do not permit this communication to vanish amidst the activity of your hours. That quickening within you, that feeling of urgent necessity, is not a burden to bear. It is my summons. I formed you for this specific period, and what transpires presently will define the course of your future travels. You have desired a redirection in your way, and I answer with direct counsel. My child, you have sought a clear way forward, and I now lay before you a pivotal choice. The quiet you desire rests upon your willingness to journey alongside me, a willingness I now invite. If you fully turn toward me right now, my precious child, I will show you a unique direction. Broken parts will mend, lost things will be found, stalled matters will progress quickly. I will guide your steps. I will smooth the rough ground. I will quiet the unrest within you. I will achieve what you cannot. Because your choice to listen to me now places you within my full intention. But if you look away, if you treat these words as passing notions, the light on your journey will fade. Opportunities given to you will blur and escape your grasp. This is not punishment from me, my child, but simply what happens when you choose hesitation instead of my leading. My profound affection for you never changes, yet I cannot force you through a doorway that is swiftly narrowing. My beloved child, pause and breathe. Feel the deep meaning of this moment within your spirit. This is not the end of your waiting. It is a call to awaken before every chance disappears. Do not seek more messages. These exact words are for you in this instant. Do not ask for another sign. This is what you have been searching for. My quiet invitation has reached you. The time to step forward is here. So I wait quietly. I watch. All I have brought into being watches your choice. This is the silent space between what was and what will be, the precise place where your future takes shape. Listen to my voice. This is my clear counsel before this moment is gone. My cherished child, come close to me right now. Let the noises around you fade until only my words and the beat of your own soul remain. I will show you a deep truth, one that few dare to face, your true self. You see your outer form each day as others see you, but rarely do you truly grasp what I see inside, past all outward show. You speak of your love for me, and I know the honesty of your heart. I have heard your pleas, your quiet dependence, your times of letting go. Yet your spirit, my beloved one, often drifts without a steady anchor. Every distraction, every worry, every demand of everyday life pulls it away from me again. I do not judge this in you. I only show it so I can make it whole, even when you felt completely unnoticed. You recall those mornings when you woke with a deep heaviness that stayed with you. That burden was not an end. It was my call. I was trying to get your attention, working to lead you from the noise that filled your hours. The world told you to keep going, to stay busy, to chase success, to fill your inner void with fleeting things. But I gently breathed, "Be still." I softly prompted, "Come back to me." Every hard time, every setback, every prayer that seemed unheard, none of these were meant to hurt you. They were invitations. I allowed them not to cause pain, but to bring you back to me, to soften your heart. You are not asked to fix what only I can restore. I let your path become difficult, not because I wanted you to stumble, but because I yearned for you to stop and look to me. Hear this truth, my child. No time of waiting was ever wasted. No quiet stretch was empty. Each time I asked for your patience, it was because I was preparing something important inside you. My delay helped your trust grow. My pause sought to make your spirit clear. I said, "Not now," because my love for you was too great to give you what you were not ready for. What you thought was my absence was often my protection. What you believed I did not hear was sometimes my soft whisper, "Lean on me." You thought you walked through empty places, yet those lonely paths were leading you to the future I promised. You felt alone in your difficulties, but those trials were getting you ready for your true purpose. You imagined I had turned away, but I was closer than your own breath. My quiet was not a leaving. It was the calm before a deep understanding. You could not hear my words then because I was teaching you to find them in stillness. Look closely now, my cherished child. Look deep within yourself. Do this not with fear, but with truth. I am not here to shame you. I am here to show you how much you still need my grace. Look at your spirit, your tender spots, your hidden worries, the silent weight of your mistakes. Think about the self-sufficiency that whispers, "I can manage this alone." See the lasting hurt from what others have done. I know every detail, and still I call you mine. I see these wounds and I am not pushed away. I am drawn closer, for I came to heal broken hearts and set free those who are bound. True belief is when you give to me what is beyond your power to control. It is releasing the need to understand why and accepting my timing. You have worried that giving in to me means losing hold, but my beloved child, the power you cling to is only an illusion. You were never meant to handle the chaos. You were meant to find calm in the care of the one who upholds all life. Every part of your journey has led you to this moment of surrender. The disappointments, the betrayals, the lonely nights, all have worked to bring you back to my side. You see only pieces of your way, but I see the whole picture. Every part, even those that seem unclear, adds to a purpose you will only understand when you look back from a place of quiet. I weave meaning into every trial, my child. Each difficult moment serves to deepen your reliance on me. You are starting to grasp this reality. This isn't a harsh word, my precious child. It's my profound love spoken with unwavering purpose. I'm not faulting you. I'm guarding you. My counsel matters because earthly allurements tug too hard at your genuine self. Its many sounds overwhelm. Its brief delights entice you too easily. Your spirit, my beloved one, is too precious to be lost to such things. I yearn for your undivided focus, my child. Not just a part, nor only when convenient, but your entire essence. I am aware of the burdens you've carried, the silent sorrow, the persistent vexations in your thoughts, the feeling of inadequacy that whispers inside you. Yet I declare this now with both strength and tenderness. Everything you require is already yours, my child, for my spirit dwelling within you is enough. My embrace isn't based on your perfection. It rests in your surrender. Release your striving and welcome my blessings. My beloved, join me in quiet reflection, not to expose your faults, but to unveil the vast potential that blossoms when you wholeheartedly turn to me. Where you sense limits, I see boundless scope. Where you feel an obstacle, I recognize a path ahead. Your individual path is far from complete. It is a continuing account, not a tale already finished. Your life events might have led you to question my profound affection, yet I assure you, my closeness never wavered. You were perpetually within the haven of my watchfulness. Now, as you rest with me, I ask only this. Let me erase the lines anxiety has drawn. Allow me to mend what self-importance has damaged. Grant me permission to soften what deep sorrow has made rigid. Let the tears fall if they must, my precious one. Such tears are not a sign of frailty. They are a purifying flow. I will lift your resentment and fill you with tranquility. I will dispel your confusion and grant you clear insight. I will gather every broken piece and make you whole again. Lay everything before me. Your concerns, your irritations, your fatigue, your meticulously planned schemes. I will never turn you away, my child. I never have. My hands bear lasting signs that speak of the journey I undertook to bring you back. These marks signify devoted dedication, not pain. Peer into your innermost being once more. Do you perceive the cracks? These openings permit my brilliance to shine in. Do you see the wounds? This is where true restoration begins. You need not dread what you uncover anymore, my beloved, for it holds no terror for me. I am the one who illuminates what is hidden, the one who retrieves what was lost, the one who raises up the downtrodden. You cannot purify your own perception of who you are, my child, but you can offer yourself and let me work. I will remove the stains of guilt and doubt, and I will make you new. You will gaze upon yourself and at last behold not shame or defeat, but my very essence reflected within you. So come, my cherished child. Let me breathe life into what felt lifeless. Let me restore the periods you believed were gone. Let me fill your soul with peace until agitation fades. You were not fashioned to fix yourself, my child. You were meant to find completion in me. You were not intended to bear the burden. You were meant to release it. You were not meant to walk alone. You were meant to walk alongside me. This is your moment of clarity, my beloved, your sacred realization of who you are. Do not turn away. I stand before you not with judgment, but with tender mercy. Not with anger, but with profound grasp. My sight extends beyond your missteps to the genuine magnificence of your creation. Allow me to wipe away the lines that apprehension has carved. Let me mend what arrogance has fractured. Grant me to lead you into complete soundness. My beloved one, settle quietly next to me now. I perceive your weariness from life's storms. I see the length of your secret sorrow, hidden from others. I see the solitude you tried to conceal, the dread you masked with an appearance of strength, the crying in the darkness when no comfort was present. But I was present. My essence has always enveloped you. I remained near when you considered giving up, when expectation felt far off, intended for another. I was within that moment, closer than your very breath. Every silent request of your soul is etched in my remembrance, and all your suffering has been observed by the cosmos. But I was constantly in motion. I was laboring beyond your sight, behind the curtain of your consciousness. I was molding your difficulties into preparedness. You were not enduring punishment, my cherished child. You were experiencing refinement, but it was the shaping of your true purpose. I was refining you in hidden instances, strengthening what appeared weak and softening what had grown rigid. When trust was broken, my child, when someone dear caused hurt, I was present, gathering the pieces you couldn't collect. When apprehension seized you firmly and you struggled to breathe under its weight, I was the silent comfort nearby, whispering peace. When emptiness swallowed you, when joy appeared lost forever, I was tenderly nurturing fresh vitality beneath your sadness. When weariness saturated your existence, I was your steadfast might, though you hadn't realized it yet. I was the steadying hand beneath your fall, the gentle whisper that sustained your essence, the warmth that revived your chilled spirit until it beat again. Every mark upon your existence speaks a tale, my child. I have understood each one deeply. Where you experienced shame, I perceived your resilient core. What you viewed as frailties, I recognized as openings for my power to flow. When uncertainty made your spirit waver, or unease settled deep within you, I drew closer still. It was in your most vulnerable moments that I showed my constant presence. Your deepest weaknesses became pathways for my help. The sorrow you thought would break you instead brought forth deep understanding. Every lasting mark of hardship stands as proof of my enduring care. It shows my steady companionship. Through every trial, I kept you safe. My beloved, your vulnerability is not a flaw to hide. It holds great meaning. When you felt completely broken, I did not see defeat. I saw an opening. The periods when you felt utterly lost were not endings. They marked the start of a sacred journey. I did not judge when doubt clouded your thoughts. I felt no disappointment when tears streamed from your eyes. I shared in your pain. I stayed near during those silent hours when all others had gone. I watched over you when you could not even lift your gaze. I whispered comfort when your own voice failed. No prayer you have ever offered has escaped my notice. I heard the pleas you spoke aloud, and I sensed the quiet longings you kept hidden, too afraid to share. I understood the secret hurt you carried, my child, even when you were among others, the sadness you hid behind a cheerful face. I have held each of these instances in my perfect memory, not to dwell on past struggles, but to show the faithful way I responded to every request. Some appeals I answered right away. For others, I allowed time to pass. Yet not one was ever forgotten. My exact timing was never a rejection, my precious one, but rather a flawless design. My answer sometimes came as a shield, protecting you from desires that would have caused you harm. I responded by closing paths that would have led you astray, and I replied by arranging blessings far greater than you could ever imagine asking for. I understand your questions, my beloved child. You have wondered why such deep challenges entered your life, why I allowed what you cherished to depart, why the sorrow seemed so vast. I offer my explanation to you now, not with blame, but with endless love. For the difficult journey was the only way to clear away what stood between you and your true self. It was the method that captured your focus when comfort could not. It revealed what was temporary, making space for what is eternal to settle within you. I would never permit your hardship to be without purpose. Each measure of difficulty you faced serves a specific aim. Every solitary night of tears now adds to the story of transformation I am unfolding through your life. Grasp this truth, my child. You believed your journey was ending, yet I was simply guiding you forward to the next stage. You saw lack as a barrier, yet I was clearing a path for fresh opportunities. You thought disloyalty proved your unimportance, but I was showing that your inherent value never depends on another's devotion. You feared your hopes had vanished, yet I was breathing new life into them in a way that would bring me honor. I've never led you through a trying period without the intention of lifting you to a higher place. You might not fully see it now, my precious one, but every moment of darkness was a preparation for the light I am ready to reveal. Now, lift your eyes, my cherished child. Stop dwelling on the remains of what has faded and direct your gaze toward the horizon, where I am bringing something entirely new into being. My work within you is far from finished. I am rebuilding what hardships tried to destroy. You are not merely passing through a brief moment. You are stepping into a life shaped by deliberate intention. This is not a fleeting favor. This is my eternal plan revealing itself through you, my beloved. You are gaining more than simple comfort. You are being equipped with all that is essential for your deepest self. I am calling you to fully embody the genuine person I designed you to be. This demands more than mere words. it requires your actions. You faced rigorous tests. You experienced times of scarcity. You found inner strength in quietness, were misunderstood as I guided your growth, and went unrecognized during periods of silent progress. Yet, each of these occurrences was an essential part of my intentional and thorough strategy to cultivate within you not only resilience but also a fresh outlook, a deep understanding of who you truly are, your direction, your challenges, and my unending companionship. And now, my child, the time for deliberate participation has arrived. Let your choices come from firm conviction rather than passing feelings, for any goal without steady commitment will not reach its full potential. You have felt my gentle nudges. You have sensed my closeness within your core. But now you must show this truth in your daily conduct. What is needed is not strong emotion, but clear action. And you already possess all that is necessary to begin. Demonstrate your resolve through visible deeds. Let your time with me be a firm priority, not just an activity you pursue when other concerns allow. Set aside regular periods daily where peaceful reflection is not an occasional event, but a fundamental practice. Welcome each new morning by asking not, "What tasks await me?" but discern what my spirit highlights. Pay attention to the subtle prompts, the unspoken counsel, the clear instructions. Value my wisdom for your life as your most precious possession, for that is its true worth. Following this, bring order to your earthly affairs, my beloved one. Approach this not from a place of fear, but with determined purpose. Consider how you manage the resources I entrust to your care. Engage with this not with regret for what has ended, but with careful foresight for what lies ahead. My child, before you commit any of your means, consider if that choice supports the path I have set for you, or if it pulls you away. Give not just when you remember, but as a consistent practice. Share a portion with thoughtful consideration, offering it with a joyful spirit. Protect what you possess with focused attention. Use your resources with clear understanding. Do not wait until you have more than enough to put your matters in order. Move forward now, knowing that genuine well-being springs not from what you accumulate, but from the goodness you release into the world. This begins with how you thoughtfully manage your daily energies. Live with clear purpose in your present circumstances, my beloved child. This is not about sensing a void, but about faithfully tending to what I have placed in your care. You are not delaying your future. You are actively shaping it with every choice you make. Seek out those whose words fortify your spirit, my cherished child, rather than diminish it. There is a significant cost in associating with those who divert you from the direction I have revealed to you in our quiet times. A separation from me often begins when you allow unexamined notions to influence your deepest convictions. Be very discerning about who you permit into your inner circle. Reflect on the individuals in your life. Not everyone who applauds your accomplishments is meant to accompany you on your unique journey. Choose connections that uphold the work I have given you and build up your authentic self. Look for those who do more than celebrate your successes. They help you anchor yourself in the core of who you truly are. Let the tranquility of your spirit be your foremost concern, my beloved one. Anything that disrupts your inner peace comes at too high a price, even if it appears to offer some benefit. Turn away from all that obscures your clear sight. Distance yourself from activities, surroundings, and individuals that lessen your grasp of what is real. And do not hesitate to embrace a fresh start, pure, focused, and fully devoted to me. On the path I am unveiling for you, surrendering to challenges has no place. The thought of needing special treatment cannot linger. Self-absorption cannot remain. My child, what truly matters is a spirit ready to hear my gentle promptings. Allow the genuine purpose I place deep within you to shine through your daily decisions, my precious child. Let the true person I formed you to be become visible, even when the way ahead seems uncertain. You are not required to feel entirely prepared. Only a heart open to receive my wisdom holds true importance. All that you will need will become available to you, my beloved, once you step forward on the journey I have prepared. Perhaps you thought a particular sign from me was essential. Yet, I have been here always, observing with patient expectation, simply awaiting your initial movement. This new beginning cannot rest upon the foundations of the past. So come before me now, free from burdens and ready. Depart from that old route, shedding the weight of yesterday. It is time to be wrapped in my favor, to be made ready for the triumph that is already yours. This is not merely within your thoughts. This is the direct outcome of your sincere pleas. Do not fall silent now in your communion with me, my cherished one. This is the pivotal moment. This is the critical juncture. Your opponent would rejoice in your quietness, in watching you turn aside or lose heart just before your triumph. Do not grant him that satisfaction. I am providing you with a strategy. Echo my solemn assurances back to me. So do not be quiet. Press forward. This is no moment for withdrawal. This is the time to engage, to speak forth, to cry out, and to observe as the very space you have filled with your conviction finally bursts open with the might of my answer. As the moment of your triumph approaches, your opponent is preparing his ultimate challenge. It will not be a bodily attack. It will be a wave of doubt sent to unsettle your confidence at the final hour. You must be prepared. You must strengthen the sacred space within you with sharp discernment. And your shield is my steadfast truth. I am your guide, giving you the strategy now. You are to reject any thought that does not resonate with what I have promised you. Regard your inner reflections as a guarded home and be its keeper. Should a thought of apprehension approach, deny it access. Should a notion of impossibility arise, decline to let it in. You possess the power to determine what occupies your thoughts. The struggle for your certainty this night will be secured within the silent chambers of your spirit. This is your counter for every what if your foe presents. Your response will be, I assuredly will. When he whispers, what if this effort falls short? You will declare aloud, I will assuredly bring to its full end the good intention I have started. When he taunts, what if disappointment finds you again? You will proclaim back, I will not keep back any blessing from you. Should the dread of failing surface, you will announce, I will guide every situation to serve your ultimate benefit. This is not a mere defense. It is a purposeful, resolute action. Your victory this night commences with this triumph secured in your thoughts. Do not assert that you lack control over your thoughts, my beloved child. I have given you a spirit not of timidity, but of might, of love, and of sound understanding. That sound understanding is your tool. It is structured, concentrated, and aligned with my truth. Move forward with it. Steer your internal dialogue to echo my declarations. Your opponent seeks to convince you that his falsehoods are your genuine sentiments. His fear is not your fear. His doubt is not your doubt. Stand firm, my child. Fortify your convictions. The triumph is already certain. My precious one, do not stop now. I removed hindrances and hushed disturbances so our conversation could unfold. Should you depart now, you will lose the way to your freedom. Remain near me. Your release from limitations is at hand. I am giving you a powerful instrument, my child. It is a fundamental key that unlocks hidden roots, far beyond what your intellect can comprehend. My child, the true pathway lies in your complete devotion. I am not seeking your appreciation only once your desires have come to pass. I invite you to raise your heart in gratitude to me in this very moment, even as you anticipate, before any evidence of my assurance becomes visible. This is the essence of genuine reliance. When you extend your thanks to me beforehand, you demonstrate to all existence that your conviction rests in my being, not merely in what you perceive. It proclaims that my declarations alone shape your experience. He thrives on apprehension, unease, and indecision. He anticipates your sadness, your worries, your questions aimed at me. When he encounters your thanksgiving instead, it dismantles his plans and weakens his influence. I desire for you to present a fresh form of adoration. It does not require a well-known tune or flawless harmony. It is the expression from your innermost being, a declaration of victory for what I have already secured for you. Speak of my steadfastness. Speak of my might. Early thankfulness is more than a pleasant sensation. It is a powerful energy. Thank me now for the tranquility you have not yet experienced. Thank me now for the support you have not yet obtained. Thank me now for the restoration that has not yet materialized. It reveals a trust so unblemished, so complete. Do not allow your feelings to direct your devotion. Let your confidence lead you. Even if you commence with a quiet murmur, start. Your commitment is your opening. My cherished child, a fresh point of entry is now available to you. My beloved child, you have remained with me, hearing these truths until the very end. This itself is a testament to the yearning within you, a sacred hunger I placed there. The profound stillness I spoke of is drawing near, my precious one, but this moment of clarity is still yours. The path I have laid before you, rich with blessing and purpose, is open now, but not without end. This is your season to step fully into what I have prepared. I call you now to demonstrate your conviction, not just in thought, but in your daily walk. Let your time with me become your firm priority. Return for deeper understanding, to receive the next message I have prepared, for my wisdom is a wellspring that never runs dry. Express your heart's agreement with this message, for every choice you make is a declaration.